Oh, this is Lance Johns. Talk about the officers that's in George Floyd death. It said that's the title. Cop faces tougher charges than Floyd in case. Three other Minnesota officers face first degree charge. Prosecutor charged 3 more police officers Wednesday in death for George Floyd. Found new tougher charge against Derek Chauvin, who is the center of the case, delivering a victory to the protesters who have finished free from coast to coast to fight, police brutality and racial injustice. Derek Chauvin, who has the most serious charge, was caught on video putting his knee on Floyd's neck, and now must defend himself against this nice officer who got shot for no reason. I believe he's a nice guy, but let's go to the asshole officers who had killed, who is involved in killing George Floyd. Okay, let me see. Derek Chauvin must defend himself against aggravated second-degree murder. 3 other officers at the scene were also charged the first time aiding and abetting second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter charge. All 4 got fired last week. They were convicted. They could be sentenced up to 4 decades in prison. Chauvin was initially charged first with second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. Those charges still stand. The 3 other officers with Chauvin, three other officers, I'm gonna go back to that. Thomas Lane, JAlexanderKueng, and Tou Thao face same maximum penalty for aiding and abetting, but second-degree murder charge against Chauvin caused Floyd dealt with intent without caused Floyd death without intent while committing another felony, namely third-degree assault. It carried a maximum of 4 years in prison, compared with maximum 25 years third-degree murder. In this, the additional charge was solved by Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison, who called the process unleashed by death dramatic and said Floyd should be here and he's not. The life he had value. We will seek justice. Ellison said, who cautioned the winning convictions would have hard and said the public pressure had no bearing on his decision. New dealings about Chauvin and us officers emerged Wednesday. Chauvin, a night veteran of Minneapolis police force, was initially trained as a cook and served in the Army as a military police officer. 11-year veteran Tou began community service officer and was subject to 6 complaints. The other 2 officers were 11 newcomers to the department, including Lane, a former juvenile detention guard who did volunteer work with Somali refugees, and Kueng, who got started in law enforcement patrolling his college campus and department store. The files were notable for what they did not include. The only 7 complaints against Chauvin was detailed. None of the 6 against Thao was mentioned, and there was no further detail by 2000 fourth lawsuit against Thao. Attorney Ben Crump tweeted that the Floyd family was deeply gratified by new charge, calling them a sort of peace for George's family in this difficult time. He said Allison told the family that his office will continue to investigate a great charge against Chauvin to first-degree murder if warranted. I promise to hold everyone in account for the behavior that we can prove in court, Ellison said, and if I don't charge, it means that we did not have the facts to do that. Ellison said public pressure have no effect on the decision. The fire charger acknowledged that winning a conviction against police is hard. Hundreds of protesters were in New York City, Washington Square Park, where the charges were announced. It's not enough, Protester Johnson wrote and said, since that 4 officers should have been charged from the start. Jay Jones said protesters in D.C., Washington, D.C. will continue despite new charges. That's the least they could do, said Jones, who have been attending Washington protests for a day, and that's not going to work for years of pain. We are glad that there are additional charges, but that does not mean justice has been served, she said. Well, this is better news because a lot of people was concerned that these officers were not going to be charged, the other officers, but hopefully something will be done about this. I mean, this one, deserves the most, but these others, I mean, they could have did something, but maybe they was afraid. I don't know, but maybe, I don't know if he was hired. I mean, he been in the police department longer than them. Maybe he was hired them. I don't know, but still, I mean, they still could have grabbed him and got him off of him. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he threatened them. I don't know, but the damage is done. They killed him, unfortunately, and he is probably gonna pay the most. And these two, maybe that was the wrong place at the wrong time, but these two are gonna get it too. But he should get more in them. But the only thing I can say for them is pray. But it's not gonna bring George Floyd back or anybody that died from police brutality. But like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Thanks for listening. Comment below. You see something, say something. Don't be afraid to speak out. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands. 6 feet social distance. Wear a mask. You feel sick, stay at home or go to the hospital if you have to go. And don't be a hoarder. And thanks for listening. Have a good night. This is Lance John signing out.